If there's one thing that's been talked about since the beginning of Fortnite, it has always been, when will there be a brand new map? Well, with the start of Season 11 right around the corner, the big live event to finish off Season X also around the corner, everything pointing towards what's going to be happening soon is hinting at the start of something fresh, something new, all to do with the map leading into Season 11. This could be the biggest thing we've ever seen. Today we're going to be talking about everything leading up to the live event and why the theory of a brand new map, or at least huge map changes, is very possible, with tons of leaked information as to new locations within Fortnite. So there's so much here. Make sure you guys are subscribed, turn notifications on, because if you want to see that live event in action, as always, it's covered here as a live stream on YouTube, and everything about Season 11 will be covered here first. You do not want to miss it. If you would want to see a brand new, fresh Fortnite season map, smash that thumbs up button within the next 10 seconds to let all of us know that that's something we want. I'm sure you guys want it, but let's see in those like ratings, how many can we get? Now, throwing it back all the way to just before Season X, I was at the Fortnite World Cup, surrounded by a load of people that work for Epic Games. Now, I always do loads of informational videos here on the channel, but despite what people think, none of it is being fed to me or told from anybody at Fortnite. My videos are just sourced using leaked information, my own knowledge on Fortnite, and then I tell you guys what I think is going to happen, and generally it's pretty spot on. However, when I was at the Fortnite World Cup, as we were leading up to Season X and everyone was getting excited about Dusty Depot coming back, everyone around me, whenever I mentioned Season X to them that worked at Fortnite, said, yeah, Season X is kind of cool, but wait for Season 11. I'm not sure if I meant to tell you that, but that's what they said. They said Season 11 was going to be even bigger and better. So that's all I've been thinking about throughout Season X, is Season 11 is going to be crazy. They told me it's going to be crazy, and we're so close to it. And what's the craziest thing you could do in Fortnite? A brand new map, just saying. All right, let's get into the actual information, map changes and leaked info. First off, within Dusty Depot, as we know, it's been altered and changed. It's actually been the building point for all of the Rift beacons that have changed all of the areas of the map every week throughout Season X. Recently, we saw the initial construction of the rocket, the exact same rocket that was in the Fortnite Season 4 live event, being created yet again by the visitor, this time ready, no doubt, for another big live event. With the update that went live this week, we saw now an interactive area in the actual area that the rocket's being built, where you can actually go up and play like a radio that at the moment doesn't give us too much information. However, thanks to leaked files, it's believed that over the next few days, or at least the end of Season X, you'll actually be able to go around the map and find different tapes, 6 in total, that you can bring back to this area, place into the actual interactive panel to get different audio cues, which will no doubt be leading up to the live event that we'll see, which is always on a Saturday. I don't think it's going to be this Saturday, so most likely the following Saturday, the final week of Season X. The key characters to know of for this season is obviously the fact that the visitor seems to be constructing everything that's new again. He is a part of a group of 7, and one of the other 7 members is this season's secret skin, which is the scientist. He's like the bigger, bulkier version of the two. Somehow those guys are going to play an important part to whatever goes on at the end of the season. Also worth noting that on the board, it seems the corruption of the mechs has begun, which is only a good thing, as you may notice that some of the mechs, as soon as they hit the ground, have just started to explode instantly, which means yes, we're finally getting to a point with a mech-free Fortnite world. I cannot wait for all of them to be gone. As I've mentioned before, though, the rocket isn't the only important thing, as we have several other things from loads of live events all on the map at once. The rocket being one of them, the cube and the island being another one, of course the impending rift zone, or the 0 point, which is in like a state of explosion but just frozen in time, along with the meteor, which is also frozen in time. It's worth noting that one of you guys let me know on Twitter, and always, if you ever see anything that's unusual you think I'd be interested in, do send it my way, that actually the sign from what used to be Risky Reels that plays all of the movies is currently pointing at the meteor, saying that a collision is about to happen. It looks like this live event could be the craziest thing ever, rolling 4 live events and 4 big catastrophic events into one, which is why we're all talking about the potential end of the Fortnite map, or the brand new forming of a new Fortnite map. But that is not all, a leaked loading image for next week, week 9 of Fortnite Season X, sees something really unusual. It sees the battle bus going off into the horizon as everyone on the island waves goodbye to it, which is really, really unusual. Why is everyone saying goodbye to the battle bus? Is everyone else on the battle bus going to a different island? There's a whole island exploded and there's nothing left for them on there, and that's why they're saying goodbye. Basically, it's really interesting. It's no doubt giving us a big hint as to what is coming for the end of this season. Now, as I always like to point out, the Battle Pass will always give us a tiny hint, sometimes bigger than others, towards what's going to be happening in the finale of this season and what we can expect throughout it. And pointed out by one of you keen-eyed viewers is the fact that there is also, in the Battle Pass, believe it or not, a loading screen, which also sees the battle bus in the sky with a very similar colored horizon. And I mean, it's a very small link, but perhaps that is what they were teasing right at the beginning of the Battle Pass, is the end and the departure of us from this island, moving on to a new location. If you aren't convinced of the possibility of a new map quite yet, well, it's been found within this week's update that the LTM, the mode in which the live event will be happening for this season, will simply be called The End. Yeah, you don't get much bigger than that. People waving to the battle bus, the limited time mode which the live event will happen in called The End. Something big is going down, and it could be the catastrophic end of the island that we've been playing on for over 2 years. Alongside that, if the leakers are correct, the image that will go alongside the LTM is this one on screen here. Yes, it is the Visitor, the secret skin from Season 4, looking into the construction part of Dusty Depot. And it's worth noting that if all 4 of the big live events do happen at once, the idea and the main goal for the Visitor and the 7 robot skins that are trying to do something within the world of Fortnite is to get that rocket to launch before A, the meteor hits it, B, the massive 0 point explodes, and C, the cube decides to do anything. If the rocket doesn't go off in time and any of those things decide to crush Dusty Depot or destroy the rocket before that, then all of their efforts will have been in vain, and whatever they're trying to do with the rocket won't work. Maybe it's to get them off the island because they know the destruction's about to happen. Not that the rocket would hold too many people, but hey, that could be their plan. Now, I wouldn't be suggesting a new map lightly because it is a big, big thing, especially for Fortnite. And either if we see a new map or even the map that we're currently on completely destroyed and then rebuilt or reconstructed in some form, it is all backed up by the fact that we have so many leaked points of interest or locations that have been found in the in-game files and have actually been in there for a few weeks now, hinting towards big map changes. But currently on the map, there's around about 20 points of interest, and this leak contains about 12 points of interest, which is a good number, I guess, to start a brand new map, just saying. But I'm going to go through them now. This has been sourced from Lucas Yoshi on Twitter, so be warned, you could be hearing the names of a brand new Season 11 map location, so get ready. Starting off, we've got Beachy Bluffs, Camp Cod, Creative Island, I'm not sure if it's actually one of them, that's probably just creative mode, but Dirty Docks, Holly Hedges, Lazy Lake, a lake coming back, happy to see that, Mountain Meadow, Power Plant, Slurpy Swamp, Sunny Shores, and Weeping Woods. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of water points of interest, there's a lot of coastal points of interest, there's some what sound to be similar points of interest in the form of Weeping Woods, power plants, for example. We've got mountains, we've got shores, we've got swamps, a little bit like Moisty Myers. All of these waiting, just chilling in the in-game files for something big to happen, like the total destruction of the Fortnite map. I want to know from you guys, with all of the names that you've just heard, which one is your favorite? Just pick one. Which one is your favorite? For me, I think, honestly, something about Mountain Meadow just makes me imagine like a big mountain with like cows and nice meadows on it. I definitely like that one, but all of them sound really interesting, and how it will be implemented, we'll just have to wait, but not wait too long as we only have 2 weeks left. Now, one of the great things about last season's live event, the massive robot versus the monster, which was just phenomenal, was the fact that nothing got leaked until, well, basically until the event started. So, although I love to cover things that are leaked here on the channel, I'm going to try and avoid, and I think it will be avoided if Fortnite encrypt things in the same way, actually ruining what the live event itself will entail and what will actually go on, so that we can all experience it during the live event together and experience, maybe, as I keep on saying, the total destruction of the map through a live event, which should just be absolutely insane. Do you guys want a completely brand new map, so we literally are on the battle bus off to a new location, or B, do you just want to see maybe the destruction of the map and then a load of new places added in? I'm all for a new map. Just saying, ladies and gentlemen, I think Fortnite have had the new map card ready to play whenever Fortnite hit a point that they weren't too happy with, because we know Season X really wasn't well received. Fortnite has definitely seen a little bit of a decline recently, and a new map could refresh things massively all in Season 11. Well, either way, guys, it's gonna be crazy. Make sure you stay tuned here on the channel for that. Thank you so much for watching. I honestly cannot wait to live stream another live event with you guys. It's gonna be awesome. If you missed any of my recent videos, they're on screen here. Go and check them out. Go and watch some content whilst you think about a whole new Fortnite map and the possibilities it could bring. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you right here on the channel for more Fortnite. Goodbye.